You know that feeling when you look at a geometry problem and it feels like there's a secret password you just don't have? Well, you're not wrong. Geometry really is a code, and today we're going to be detectives. We are going to crack it, starting with the hidden language of angles. Every good detective story starts with a mystery, right? And ours begins with something that looks super simple, two lines crossing and just a single clue. So here it is. This is our puzzle. We've got these two intersecting lines, but only one piece of information. This angle right here is 135 degrees. The mission? Find all the others using nothing but pure logic. Now, I know, it might look a little tricky right now, but trust me, by the end of this, you are going to see the simple, elegant answer hiding in plain sight. Okay, so before we can solve anything, we need to learn the language. Think of these as the absolute rock-solid basics, the letters of our geometric alphabet. First up, you've got your acute angle. Just think acute little angle, it's anything less than 90 degrees. Then you have the absolute cornerstone of geometry, the right angle, a perfect 90-degree corner. Next is the obtuse angle, which is kind of leaning back, It's wider, somewhere between 90 and 180. And finally, the straight angle is, well, it's exactly what it sounds like, a perfectly flat line, a full 180 degrees. These four are our essential building blocks. Now, what's really interesting isn't just the angles themselves, but how they work together. So let's level up to our next set of clues, how angles interact in pairs. Okay, here we have two really powerful ideas. First, complementary angles. They're two angles that team up to make a perfect 90-degree corner. And here's a little trick to remember it. C is for corner. On the other side, you've got supplementary angles. These guys work together to form a 180-degree straight line. So you can think S is for straight. Knowing that difference is a huge piece of the puzzle. And we also need to know about adjacent angles. Now, don't let that formal definition scare you. It's really just a fancy way of saying they're neighbors. They share a point, they share a line, they're sitting right next to each other. That's it. All right, we have our alphabet, and we know how pairs work. Now let's get into the big stuff. Two crucial, unbreakable laws that control how angles behave. Here is law number 1, and it's a big one. Take any straight line. All the adjacent angles that sit on one side of it will always add up to 180 degrees. No exceptions. It's one of the fundamental truths of geometry. And this leads us right to the next logical step. I mean, if half a turn on a straight line is 180 degrees, it just makes sense that a full turn, all the angles all the way around a single point, has to be double that, right? 360 degrees. Simple. Okay, we've gathered our clues. We've learned the language, we understand the basic laws, and now we have arrived at the master key. This is the secret weapon that's going to solve our puzzle in a snap. This is the idea of vertically opposite angles. Anytime two straight lines cross, they make that classic X shape. The angles that are directly across from each other, the ones that kind of form a bow tie, those are vertically opposite. See how they're like perfect mirror images of each other? And here it is. This is the golden rule. The most important clue we found all day. Vertically opposite angles are always, always equal. This single fact is the key to cracking our entire code. And this isn't just some rule you have to memorize. We can actually prove it with the logic we already have. Let's just walk through it. Look at step 1. Angle A and angle C are sitting on a straight line, so we know they add up to 180 degrees. Got it? Now look at step 2. Angle B and angle C are also on a straight line, so they also have to add up to 180. So wait a second. If A plus C is 180 and B plus C is 180, then that means A and B have to be the exact same number. It's pure logic. All right, team, we are officially armed with all the knowledge we need. It's time to go back to our initial mystery and solve this thing once and for all. Remember this guy, that puzzle from the beginning that looked kinda daunting? Well, it doesn't look so impossible anymore, does it? Let's break it down. Let's do this. We start with our one and only clue, 135 degrees. Okay, the angle right next to it. They're on a straight line together, so we know they have to add up to 180. A little subtraction, 180 minus 135 is 45 degrees. Boom, one angle down. Now, what about the angle directly opposite our 135? That's our golden rule. They're vertically opposite, so it has to be 135 too. And the last one? Well, it's vertically opposite the 45-degree angle we just found, which means it has to be 45 degrees. And just like that, the puzzle is solved. And there you have it. You did it. What started out as a mystery is now just a simple, logical system. See, these rules aren't just random facts for a test. They're an interconnected code that, once you get it, gives you the power to solve these problems with total confidence.
But the real takeaway here is that we didn't just solve a puzzle on a screen. We uncovered a fundamental rule about how our world is built. These angles are everywhere. They're in the beams of a bridge, the cut of a diamond, even in the way tree branches reach for the sun. Now that you know the code, the question is, where are you going to see it next?